So people often wonder about communication with God's world. Yes, they say, I can quite believe that such communication is possible, but what can it mean for me? What do I need it for? My answer is that such communication can give you one of the parts necessary for your further development, namely intake from the outside. Furthermore, it gives hints, help and direction for searching, discovering and applying the outer knowledge to the inner problems, which is the second necessary part of development. For this you need constant encouragement, strength and blessing. There have always been some exceptional wise humans to whom others could be guided. In these cases too, just as with a medium, God's world is directly active. The particular person is then an instrument of God's world. In one case the influence is through inspiration, in the other it operates directly. But the help from the outside, in whatever way, is an important element without which you cannot grow. You can use the knowledge thus acquired as material, as the building blocks with which you build your life in your own way. Now, is everybody clear about that? Because I wondered if they were, or whether they have some difficulties. You're not clear. See, to me, what is needed there for clarity is some idea of what we mean by outside and inside. Yes?
Yeah.
So what is your understanding of inside and outside as used here?
I think inside is what goes on in your mind and outside is what goes on in the world and where you are out there.
Is that agreed?
Yes. I say,
Yes?
with what he's saying there, it's like that, but we need people in like this group, we need that to help, and or just anybody, it could be Fred Bloggs, who we come across.
Yeah.
But then also we need our inner guidance and our right mind.
Now there's the important thing here. What we mean by inner here is your I-ness. Right? Because you have a sense of I-ness separate from everything else. So you have a sense of being the focus or a point of awareness, which is you, yeah, where you do all your thinking and you plan all your wicked schemes and plans. I wasn't looking specifically at you, Sylvia. Right? Okay.
On a daily basis sometimes.
Okay, so is there anyone here who doesn't have an I-ness? Your I-ness. Your I-ness. Yeah? Of course, because what are the two fundamental truths? I experience. If you didn't have an I, you couldn't affirm that as a fundamental truth. I experience. And I experience my experiences. And we also know it's true. We found you out, done a lot of research, and we've discovered the truth. You are thinking people. You think, don't you? Yonder Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous.
Is that what it says? He thinks too much?
Yeah.
I recognise the first line and the last one, but the middle bit, he thinks too much.
Such men are dangerous.
Right.
Mm.
He thinks too much.
Plotting.
So there you are, in that I-ness, plotting away. Right. So what is that I-ness generally doing? Plotting away.
Yeah.
To what?
The world. Against other people.
What are you trying to do?
Find your place in the world.
Are you?
No.
Find happiness.
But somebody else might be.
But what are you trying to do?
Obviously, the trick question. What am I trying to do? Yeah, well, yeah.
But remember, this is a public meeting.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you trying to do in general, in essence? You don't need to reveal anybody that you're about to murder or with plans about it. It's what are you generally doing?
Christine just said,
Trying to find happiness.
Okay. Trying to find happiness or bring it about.
Yeah, bring it about.
Mm.
But it's short term.
Right. And what do you use primarily to bring it about?
to be happy.
Thinking.
Right. But if you do something, that'll happen and then you'll feel happy.
Yeah. Well, first of all, in your thinking, you're trying to decide what relates with what.
Mm.
Because in your I-ness, you have an awareness of what you like and what you don't like. Right? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And aren't you trying to get what you like and reduce what you don't like?
Yes.
Christine's really in thought about that one. She's not sure whether she is trying to get what she likes and avoid what she don't like.
But sometimes we do things that, for somebody else, that will make them feel happy, say, or whatever, that then reflects back and gives us some form of satisfaction or happiness.
Well, that's still getting what you like. Because you like other people to be
Yes, true.
happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what makes you happy.
Right.
But you don't always know what makes other people happy or you happy. Anyway, the point is that you can use volition, will, determination at the centre of you to make changes in the world or in relationship with people to influence the way the river flows.
Mm.
So you captain your little ship on the ocean through the storms and all, you know, Pathwork 1, either well or not so well. Yeah? Now that is an inside thing. You're doing an inside job. That's what we mean by inside. You, inside you, without reference to anyone or anything else but you and your thoughts. So as the captain, your thoughts come and advise you. So your thoughts are like advisors to you about how to see the situation, and as a result of a lot of detective work and learning and watching and associating, what to do when the time comes. Right? So that is all inside. So what we mean by outside is inspiration. Inspiration is a coming in of spirit from the outside. Right? Like somebody who's a medium, getting in touch with another mind that's not materially present, or at least at this level of vibration. Okay? Yeah? Source of information that isn't coming from your own thinking plans. Your own thinking plans, why am I doing that? We see your thinking is never creative in itself, because it's just regurgitating old patterns of associations acquired from the past experiences. So if your thinking determines how you see, it's always based on the past. You get that?
Mm-hmm.
So if you use thinking, then you're really, really bringing something from the past to determine what's here in the present moment, in the nowness. But there is no other time than now. This is the only time there is if you're an observer of you. If you're looking for you, you'll never find yourself anywhere else but now. And so every now is a fresh, crystal clear